teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Arizona Wildcats, taking on last year's national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Hermstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. It's a run to the left. But look at that powerful running. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up to the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. And if you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. First down and more. He's still running. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Wildcats, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Well, all the film work that they've done to get ready for this game, here we are in the opening drive. They see exactly what they thought they might see based on their film work. It pays off, and this back had a ton of space to show you what kind of speed he has.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And the single back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere to a loss of the play.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. They finally tackled him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback was feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid game there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up. And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away. Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. This Arizona offense is moving quickly down the field. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Well, the freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off. So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary.
Swarm with a pass rush. The sack. Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The Sooners will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
Gets the first and still running. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's going to take off here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Handoff from the shotgun. Gets some space around the 30. They finally stop him all the way down to the 6-yard line. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. Trying to run, it's Henry. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Second down and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Sooners, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Well, Kirk, Arizona has the lead here, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And it's a direct snap. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
Snap. He escapes the pocket. And the trick play doesn't fool him on down. Fourth down now. One team ready to boot it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. And that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. Great pursuit by the defense. They'll drop him for a loss that time.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield. With no chance at all. The defensive speed, the ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
On the toss play, runner moving left. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the receiver. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. The Sooners come to the line in a hurry up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
There's the handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. QB keeper all the way. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot him inches short of a 1st down. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the 1st half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Punt ball's caught by the running back. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. He makes the grab.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Arizona getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Stopped right there at the line, no gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Hunter takes the toss, runs to his left. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up 4th down. And the punting man on to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They're going to run it. Picks up the force, looking for more. He brings it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 play. Takes the handoff again. And tests the middle and gets stuck. That is just not open for business today. Look, crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. The linebacker shifting around now. Play action fake, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. A deep shot to the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right in the double coverage and pays for it. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. Here comes the opening play of the drive, and again from the 33. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Bringing pressure. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this set.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. It's a fumble. Scooped up in the defense. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Arizona. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, made the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 17-14 lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Will not be brought down. They finally bring them down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. A jerk to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. Getting set. Here's second down. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try the left side with a toss. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Off the play fake on first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He could go. Across midfield. The 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Sooners. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
And the extra point is good. Makes it a 21-17 game. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Powers now has our halftime update. is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, and that's good coverage there. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They've been able to survive some turnover troubles so far. Let's see if they can clean that up as we get the third quarter going. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And now the handoff. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the mark. And the Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
All right, here comes that up-tempo look from the offense. Sometimes it's just getting that first down that will kick them into that gear.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Here comes more big guys on the field. The offense going very heavy. Ball handed off. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. The Sooners come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. He finds some space. And this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Takes the toss and heads left. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Sooners will have to kick this away. Finally, the first punt of the game, hoping to pin them back deep. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. Here comes the Arizona offense back out on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away each of the last 2 possessions. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. To 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. See if the penalty proves costly. 1st down and 15 now. The back's got it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. See if he can make something happen with the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Sooners offense is back on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, they've got him on the blitz. And the Sooners looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. They're going to throw it on third and very long. Looking to scramble. Breaks an open space. The ball is loose. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. The defense got to be on alert here. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this Wildcat look. It's a first down. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Oh, now he throws it. Intercepted in the end zone. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide-open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. On the move now. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And brought down at the line for that big defensive tackle. Here comes a handoff. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? As we hit the quarter break, it's Oklahoma on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The pocket breaking down. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Oh, that is a killer right here for this defense. They did a great job, had everything accounted for except one thing, the quarterback. And it's a great job by this quarterback recognizing that when things are breaking down, get out of the pocket and take it himself. First down and keep that clock moving.
Powering through. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Inside the 35. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
The Sooners lining up here on 1st and 10. A pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
The offense has done well to choose some clock here. Now they'll come up on second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He'll try a pass here. Oh, and another incompletion. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After that miss, it's still a 4-point lead.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Okay, so the Arizona offense heads back out of the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. A play action, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Along the sideline, but it's incomplete. The important play right here. Close game, 4th quarter, 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. 2 and clock with the running game. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That's going to be a 1st down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the 4th quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a 1st down on the ground.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. He's got a 1st down and more. Out of bounds after another big scramble. This guy's legs has been a major weapon for the offense today.
Boy, the defense does a great job of preventing a big play downfield. The only thing they don't account for is the quarterback's legs on 3rd down, and because of that, he picks up a 1st down and gets a new set of downs.
They're going to run it here. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. Seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Playoff dreams coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. And it's intercepted, a crushing play.
There you go, Chris. It's exactly what they needed. Give credit to this defense for coming up with this huge interception. A bit surprised that they threw the football. But, hey, the defense is able to capitalize, and now they give their own offense a chance to maybe win this game.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Pitches to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch. Get a little bit closer to the mark. And he'll drop back here on third down. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back. He's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a good factor here.
So late in this 4-point game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. He keeps it on the design run. And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts, you stop the clock, the offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looking for a late deep throw. Another interception. Wow, that's his fourth tonight. Could take it all the way. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a